and welcome to the race brief for the Nene Park Swimrun Festival with the Skegness Mustard event. My name is Chelsea, I'm the safety officer for the event and the one you'll see at the start line for the other safety brief, which is the last minute bits and bobs that we need to tell you before you set off. First of all, we need to just go through registration. So when you get to the event, you're looking for the two great big yellow gazebos. They are where registration is. You'll pick up your registration pack. Your registration pack has your number and your name on it. What we need you to do is take the stuff out of the pack, and then that's where your keys go for the key drop. We don't do a bag drop at our events, we do a key drop. So get ready, get into all your gear, lock any valuables in your car, pop your keys in that packet and take it back to registration, and you'll get given it back to you as you cross the finish line. In that bag, you will have in that little packet, you will have a leg band with your race number on and the race colour that you're racing with, depending on the distance you're doing. That needs to go on your right hand leg with the number facing outwards. Remember, right hand leg. We don't mind if it goes on your calf or your thigh or wherever you put it, as long as it's on your leg and on the out with the number facing out. That's how our timing system works. So as you cross the line, it picks up what number you are finishing with. It's a gun start, so we'll line you up in a big line to give you all the best chance of starting, and then it's timed as you cross the finish line. In your backpack, you'll also have a swim cap. We need you to wear your swim cap in the swim. We don't mind if you take it off when you're running, but it has to be on in the swim. It's a way of identifying what race you're in and to be able to see you. Whilst we're on swimming, in the swim, if you have any difficulties at all, or you're worried, or you're starting to panic, or you're getting into any difficulty at all, roll over onto your back, and that will be a signal to the swim safety team that you're in distress and you need a bit of help. You can hang on to the craft as long as you make no forward progress for as long as you need to rest and recover, or they will then take you to the side where you can then get out. Please make sure you grab the front of the boats and not the sides. Grabbing the sides can pull the paddlers in and they don't like that very much, so make sure you grab the front of the craft. Where we're on colours, each race distance has its different colour. So for the 5k it's green, and that's the signs you're looking for, and that's the reassuring tape. Tape you should see between every 400 to 500 metres between the signs. If you haven't seen any tape, you need to track back to your last sign and then carry on from there. Don't try and run a loop, you will get lost. 10k is in yellow, the same colour as your swim caps, with the yellow reassuring tape. The 21k is in red, with the red reassuring tape. And the 39k is black and white, with white reassuring tape. There is also floor paint in all of those colours, which will be marking around the course. We do tend to end up with some lovely people stealing our signs halfway through races or the night before. So we use floor paint to kind of aid you as well. These bits of tape will be quite high in the trees or tied around posts, depending on where we can get them and where they don't then get stolen off the trees and posts and different places. You will also might see signs like this out there. Very much do as they say on the tin. Don't go past one of these. It could be marking something dangerous, or it could be completely the wrong direction. When you get to the water and you're about to get into the water, you'll see a swim-in sign a bit like this, or one that's a little bit smaller and it's wrapped around trees or in the bushes. That's where you get into the water. The marshal will tell you which direction you're swimming in and where the feather flag is on the way out. On the exits, you will see some big yellow feather flags, which will also be on display around registration before you go. You might also see some marker flags like this. These are to guide you around a point where we need you to run in a specific direction. The floor paint will also be in channels, which is where you should be running and the direction you should be running. When you come across the finish line, big smiles because the photographers will be waiting for you just there. We need you to come via and you'll get your goodie bag, your medal and your keys again when you finish. You need to then take your shoe off and take your leg band off and drop it in the bucket before you disappear. We do charge for leg bands because they cost us a fortune. So make sure you pop it off before you disappear. Fun Runner and More Performance will both be on site all weekend for a little bit of swimrun shopping and for your post-race massage. If you have any questions, please refer back to your race handbook. That has all of this information and lots of other information, including maps and splits in it. And we look forward to seeing you on race day.